Imagine waking up one morning. You step outside, and the sky is burning red. The sun is no longer the bright golden disk you once knew. It fills half the horizon, a giant, fiery monster. The air is hotter, the shadows sharper. The world is no longer the same. This is not science fiction. This is science reimagined. So, what if the sun expanded 10 times its size? The sun is the beating heart of our solar system. It gives life. It shapes time. It defines our existence. But what if that heart grew larger, 10 times larger? Could Earth survive? Or would everything we know vanish into fire and silence? To understand, we must first know what the sun truly is. The sun is a star, a sphere of superheated plasma burning at its core through nuclear fusion. It is about 1.4 million kilometers wide, 109 times the size of Earth. It sits at just the right distance, in just the right balance, to allow water, oceans, and life to exist here. This delicate relationship has lasted for billions of years. But size is power. And if that size changed, so would everything else. Now, imagine this. The sun swells. Its surface pushes outward. Not twice. Not 5 times. But 10 times its current diameter. This would not be a peaceful transformation. It would be violent, explosive, a star in turmoil, and Earth would be caught in the storm. At 10 times its current size, the sun would no longer be the familiar yellow dwarf we orbit today. It would become something else, something terrifying. A red giant. Its surface temperature would cool slightly, but its reach, its sheer scale, would increase beyond imagination. The sun's volume would engulf the orbits of Mercury and Venus. Those planets would be swallowed whole. And Earth? It would be next in line. Even if our planet escaped direct consumption, the radiation alone would cook our world. Temperatures would rise far beyond survivability. Oceans would boil. Atmospheres would shred away. The Earth would be stripped to a lifeless rock, if it even remained at all. This is not pure fantasy. Astronomers already know that one day this is exactly what will happen. In about 5 billion years, when the sun's fuel runs low, it will expand into a red giant. Its radius will stretch outward, erasing Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. This is the natural life cycle of a star like ours. But what if it happened not in 5 billion years, but tomorrow? Day 1. The first signs appear. The sun grows in the sky, and temperatures on Earth rise sharply. Ice caps begin melting instantly. Seas expand. Coastal cities drown. Day 7. Radiation levels increase. Crops begin to fail. Electric grids overload under the relentless heat. Societies panic. Month 1. The oceans start boiling. Water vapor thickens the atmosphere, turning Earth into a pressure cooker. Rains of fire and storms of steam dominate the planet. Year 1. The atmosphere itself breaks apart. Solar winds strip it into space. Earth begins to resemble Venus, dry, scorched, poisoned. Year 10. The planet's surface is no longer recognizable. Mountains collapse under thermal stress. Rivers vanish. Life, in all forms, is erased. Year 100. If Earth survives the tidal pull, it circles a giant, swollen sun as nothing more than a burned shell. This scenario is terrifying, but it also reveals something profound. The sun is not eternal. It was born. It will grow. It will die. And when it does, humanity, if it still exists, must find another home. Our very survival depends on escaping the cradle of Earth. We must become a species of the stars before the sun decides our fate. So, what if the sun expanded 10 times its size? It would not just be the end of our world. It would be the end of everything we know. The sun is our life. But one day it will also be our death. The question is not if this will happen. The question is, will we be ready when it does? And if the sun can grow so large, what about the opposite? What if the sun suddenly shrank into a black hole? Word count. 1, 330, white heavy checkmark. Fits 8 to 10 minutes pacing.